Welcome everyone to today's video where we'll be showcasing the transformation journeys of our patients. So here's our first patient, Vinay. Let's hear about his transformation journey in his own words.
Hello viewers, welcome to the official YouTube channel of QHT Clinic. In this video, we are sharing the 10-month result of our patient who was facing the challenges of diffuse grade 3A baldness that caused a receded hairline in a typical M-shaped pattern, making the frontal area sparse on the sides and thinned the frontal tuft moderately, affecting mid-scalp. Fortunately, the remaining scalp maintained full, healthy hair growth, and his donor area was also dense and packed with robust follicles, making it ideal for a successful transplant. After a thorough scalp examination, our experts crafted a custom-shaped hairline according to the patient's facial features, keeping the hairline slightly lower in the middle and at a precise distance of 6.9 cm from the glabella point. Additionally, the entire affected area was outlined, along with their desired density for a comprehensive approach. During the procedure, our experts implanted single and thin hair follicles in the hairline zone to create a natural and soft look. In the sparse side of frontal area, more density was added using the double and triple hair follicles, while in existing hair affected region, quite less density was added in comparison to the sparse area, using the same double and triple hair follicles. In this case, a total of 3,500 grafts were implanted, all extracted from the patient's safe donor zone. One month post-transplant, when our patient visited the clinic for his follow-up PRP session, our experts noticed 70% shedding in the transplanted area. In this period, his donor area has also healed completely, leaving no sign of the procedure. Three months post-transplant, the shedding phase was going on. Meanwhile, his native hair follicles continued to grow steadily at their natural pace. This shedding phase was expected to conclude soon, after which the transplanted follicles would begin their active growth phase. Five months post-transplant, his hairline appeared defined and beautifully framed his facial features, adding a youthful balance to his overall look. The frontal area had developed a fuller, more voluminous appearance thanks to the seamless integration of transplanted and native hairs. This impressive progress set a strong foundation for continued maturity and thickness in the coming months, promising even more refined, natural-looking results ahead. 10 months post-transplant, the patient's final results have unfolded beautifully, revealing a full and natural hairline that frames his face perfectly. His frontal area has gained substantial volume and density, with transplanted and native hairs blending seamlessly to create a thick, lush look. He now has the freedom to style his hair as he wishes, enjoying the confidence of a well-defined and youthful appearance. These impressive results highlight the effectiveness of the transplant, providing a lasting solution to his hair loss journey. If you are inspired by this patient's incredible transformation, take the first step towards your own hair restoration journey by booking a consultation with our experts today. Our team is here to help you achieve natural, lasting results tailored to your unique needs.
You've just seen Vinay's transformation journey. Now let's move on to our final comparison of the day. Let's find out more about his journey.
Are you dealing with grade 2, 4 or 5 baldness and feeling frustrated with your hair loss condition? Do you have questions like, should I go for a hair transplant? Is it really safe safe for me? Do I have a sufficient donor area? If yes, then this video is made just for you. In this video, we will take you through the real transformation journeys of 3 different patients, each battling a different stage of baldness from early to advanced. You will see how they faced their doubts, got customized hairline designs according to their facial structure and baldness pattern, underwent the procedure, and followed up with regular PRP sessions. Each patient's growth progress is shown month by month, so you can clearly understand how results vary from patient to patient. Whether you are at the beginning, middle, or more advanced stage of hair loss, this video gives you clarity and hope. Also, if baldness has even caused a breakup in your life, do not feel disheartened because QHT Clinic is there for you. Our expert team will help you regain your confidence, your youthful appearance, and bring back that energy and charm, just like your college days. So sit back, watch till the end, and get ready to be inspired by 3 powerful real-life transformations that might just be your story tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also hit the like button for more upcoming updates. Let us now take you through the before conditions of our 3 patients, each with a unique story and stage of hair loss. Meet our first patient, Mr. Gaurav. He was facing the challenges of grade 2 baldness. His hairline had completely receded and formed an M shape. His frontal area was significantly affected and there was noticeable thinning in the mid-scalp region. However, this condition was manageable and could be improved through PRP sessions and proper medication. Now, let us move to our second patient, Mr. Farman. He was dealing with diffuse grade 4 baldness. His case was quite different from the other 2 patients. His hairline had also receded into an M shape, which severely affected his frontal zone. In addition, his crown area also required transplantation. However, the rest of his scalp was in a relatively healthy condition. And now, with great admiration and excitement, we present the condition of our third and final patient, Mr. Manavar, now in a more advanced stage of baldness. During his early adulthood, he started experiencing rapid hair loss, which deeply impacted his confidence. As seen in his photos, his scalp was clearly visible with diffuse thinning. The frontal and mid-scalp areas lacked density and required a large number of grafts to achieve a natural and fuller look. So, viewers, fasten your seatbelts because the inspiring journeys of these 3 patients are truly powerful stories of courage, patience, and transformation. Now let us go to the next step, which is the most crucial and challenging step of the hair transplant surgery. It's hairline designing. Patient 1, who was dealing with grade 2 baldness, the hairline was carefully designed and the frontal area was precisely marked to restore symmetry and density. In patient 2's case, who was suffering from diffuse grade 4 baldness, our team designed the hairline. It marked the frontal area as well as the crown region for coverage, ensuring that both zones received proper attention to create a balanced overall appearance. For our third and final patient, who was in a more advanced stage of baldness, the experts designed a custom-shaped hairline and marked the entire affected zone from the frontal to the mid-scalp region to deliver a fuller and natural look. The hairline was crafted using facial proportions, age, and glabella-based measurement to ensure balance and symmetry. Additionally, all affected recipient zones were marked along with the donor area for precise follicle extraction. While doing this, our experts considered critical factors like age, face shape, hair growth direction, and angle. This thorough preparation served as a clear roadmap for the procedure, helping the surgical team execute with maximum accuracy and artistry. This is the core strength and signature style of QHT Clinic, providing natural, long-lasting, and seamless results for every patient, regardless of the complexity of their baldness case. If you're also noticing hair thinning, you can simply share your pictures with us. Our doctors will help you understand your current stage and tell you whether you need a hair transplant or not. Now let's take a look at the area on the patient's scalp that was carefully marked before the procedure. Within this zone, precise slits were created to guide the direction, angle, and depth of hair implantation. This step is vital to ensure the new hair grows naturally and blends seamlessly with the existing hair. In the hairline zone, a zigzag slit technique was used to create a soft and natural-looking transition. Each slit was planned according to the patient's facial structure and scalp contour, helping maintain a balanced appearance. Once the hairline design was finalized, local anesthesia was administered to make the process painless. Slit creation not only determines the final density and direction of growth, but also improves graft survival. It is one of the most critical steps that lays the foundation for a successful and natural-looking result. After completing the hairline marking and slit creation, our experts moved to the third and most awaited step of the procedure, which is graft implantation. This is the moment most patients look forward to, as it answers key questions like how many grafts were implanted and whether the procedure causes any pain. So if you're still watching this video, it's great for you. Let's start with Mr. Gaurav. In his case, 2,500 grafts were implanted in the hairline and frontal zone, where density was required to restore a natural look. Now moving on to Mr. Farman, who had a more complex condition. 3,700 grafts were implanted in his procedure. Additionally, single, double, and triple hair follicles were carefully implanted in frontal zone, mid-scalp, and crown area to match the natural pattern and ensure even coverage. Finally, for Mr. Manavar, whose case involved advanced baldness, our experts implanted 5,000 grafts. Since more density was required in the frontal and mid-scalp areas, single and thin follicles were used for the hairline zone to maintain softness and a natural look, while double and triple follicles were implanted in the denser frontal and mid-scalp areas to achieve full coverage and volume. Dear viewers, here, one of the most important aspects of all three cases is that the grafts were extracted from each patient's safe donor area and beard zone. These are DHT-resistant follicles, which means they are less likely to fall out over time and contribute to long-lasting and sustainable results. If you want to know more about your baldness and your grafts, so book your consultation now. While choosing a PRP treatment, you can choose the best clinic based on the following criteria: doctor's expertise and experience, patient reviews and testimonials. Opt for the clinics that offer comprehensive consultations to discuss your specific needs. The success of the PRP hair treatment is based on several factors such as the expert and expertise of the doctors involved, the scalp condition, and the overall health of the patient. An around 70 to 80% success rate has been observed in patients undergoing PRP hair treatment. It is particularly proven effective treatment in those undergoing hair transplant surgery. Now, let us take a look at the first PRP follow-up sessions of all 3 patients. Experiencing similar signs? Connect with our hair restoration experts today. Gaurav's first month follow-up PRP session. When Mr. Gaurav visited the clinic for his first PRP follow-up, our experts observed that approximately 50% shedding was visible in the transplanted area. This is a normal and expected part of the recovery process known as the shedding phase, where the transplanted follicles temporarily fall out before new growth begins. Farman's first month follow-up PRP session. Next, we have Mr. Farman. During his first month of PRP follow-up, around 60% shedding was observed on his transplanted scalp. In comparison to Mr. Gaurav, the shedding appeared slightly higher. However, both native and transplanted hairs had shown similar patterns of shedding and early regrowth. Munavar's first month follow-up PRP session. Now, coming to our third patient, Mr. Munavar. During his follow-up session, our experts noticed that around 30% of shedding had occurred in the transplanted areas. Interestingly, his shedding was relatively lower than the other 2 patients, which shows how each patient's scalp responds differently to the healing and growth cycle. At the same time, it's important to note that all 3 patients' donor areas had completely healed with no visible scarring or signs of trauma, reflecting the precision and safety of the QHT technique. If you want to know more, comment hair transplant. Gaurav's 4-month progress. In Mr. Gaurav's case, if we compare his current results with his first month progress, the transformation is truly remarkable. His hairline is now flawlessly framed, adding a sharp and youthful definition to his facial features, while his frontal area boasts impressive voluminous density. At this stage, his entire scalp is flourishing with healthy growth as native hairs and transplanted hairs have blended so seamlessly that the overall look appears effortlessly natural and completely undetectable. Farman's 5-month progress. 5 months after the transplant, Mr. Farman has displayed outstanding progress in his transplanted areas. Both native and transplanted hairs have grown in perfect harmony, achieving the same density and texture, which makes it virtually impossible to tell them apart. The integration is so flawless that it appears as though the hair has been there naturally all along. His overall scalp now carries a fuller, balanced look that not only enhances his appearance, but also reflects the precision and artistry with which the procedure was performed. Munawar's 4-month progress. In Mr. Munawar's case, when we compare his current 4-month progress with his first month stage, the transformation is truly striking. In the initial month, most of the transplanted hairs had shed as part of the natural growth cycle, but now his hairline is perfectly framed, adding sharp definition and a youthful charm to his facial structure. The density in the frontal zone has visibly improved, and the overall balance of his scalp coverage gives him a refreshed, confident look that clearly reflects the success of his procedure and the steady journey towards his final results. In all 3 cases, the 4th and 5th month progress gives a clear idea of how much change can occur in just a few months. Where the first month looked different with shedding and early recovery stages, now each patient shows visible healthy growth across the scalp. This is a very positive sign, and very soon we will be able to present their final results, which are expected to be even more impressive. Now it's time to show you the final result, Gaurav's 14-month results. These are Gaurav's complete 14-month results, and when we compare them with his before condition, the difference is clearly visible. His hairline is now perfectly framed, and the frontal zone has achieved voluminous density. His overall look has completely transformed from the day he first walked into the clinic. What once looked like a receded and aged hairline is now a youthful and balanced frame that enhances his facial features and boosts his overall appearance. Farman's 7-month results. When we compare these results with Farman's results before the condition, the transformation is remarkable. His M-shaped hairline and damaged frontal and crown areas earlier made him look much older, but now his look has undergone a complete 360-degree change. The hairline is perfectly framed, the frontal and mid-scalp have achieved ideal density, and the crown has been restored into a perfect swirl pattern. His donor area has also healed flawlessly, and it is impossible to tell that follicles were ever extracted from there. Munawar's 6 months 20 days results. When our patient came for his next PRP session, we could already see impressive results on his scalp. Where he once had a diffuse pattern with significant hair loss, his scalp is now filled with healthy, strong hair follicles. The frontal and mid-scalp areas have gained voluminous density, and when you compare his current condition with his 1st month and 4th month stages, the step-by-step transformation is evident. This progress is the result of the patient's patience combined with the doctor's precise planning and strict adherence to precautions, which together played a crucial role in achieving these results. When will I start seeing real growth after a hair transplant? Most patients start seeing early signs of growth around the 3rd to 4th month. Visible density typically improves from the 6th month onwards, with final results seen by 10 to 12 months. Hair loss may start early, but so can your comeback. With the right diagnosis, expert hands, and timely action, why do transplanted hairs fall out after a few weeks? This is known as the shedding phase, and it is a completely normal and expected part of the hair transplant journey. During this stage, the transplanted hair shafts naturally fall out while the roots remain safely embedded in the scalp. Far from being a setback, this process signals the start of a new growth cycle where healthier and stronger hairs begin to emerge in the following months, leading to fuller and more natural results. Can I expect results similar to others who have had a hair transplant? Every scalp is unique, so results can vary from person to person depending on factors like hair quality, donor area strength, healing speed, and post-care discipline. While your growth timeline or density may differ from someone else's, with expert planning, precise execution, and proper aftercare, most patients achieve a dramatic improvement in appearance and a transformation that not only looks natural but also lasts for years. If you also want to transform your look from bald to bold or want to take control of your hair loss, then book a consultation with our experts. Comparison between these patient results. When we compare the journeys of Gaurav, Farman, and Munawar, one thing becomes very clear. Hair transplant results are always unique and vary from patient to patient. In Gaurav's case, 14 months of steady progress gave him a perfectly framed hairline and voluminous frontal density that completely transformed his look from aged to youthful. Farman, on the other hand, achieved a remarkable transformation in just 7 months with his M-shaped hairline restored, frontal and mid-scalp filled with ideal density, and a crown rebuilt in a perfect swirl pattern along with a flawlessly healed donor area. Munawar's journey shows that even within 6 months and 20 days, a patient can achieve impressive density and scalp coverage as his diffuse pattern baldness gave way to a scalp filled with healthy, strong follicles. As you can see in all 3 cases, the time frame, growth speed, and transformation stage differ for each patient due to factors like hair quality, donor strength, and individual healing patterns, which is why comparing your results with someone else's is never accurate.
Hello friends, if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please like this video, share and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you will get update on every video.